Hello everyone. Today shall discuss exercise 7.1 question number 3. If triangle ABC is congruent to triangle APD under the correspondence ABC correspond to APD, write all the corresponding congruent parts of the triangle. Right? Here we write if triangle triangle ABC triangle ABC is congruent to triangle APD FED under the correspondence 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 ABC ABC corresponds to FED, then the corresponding congruent parts then then the corresponding then the corresponding then the congruent parts corresponding congruent parts of the triangle are parts of the triangle are. Here you know that the corresponding vertex will be corresponding to one another, right? Corresponding vertex, that is, if we write it as 1, that is vertex A correspond to vertex A correspond to vertex F. Number 2, corresponding vertex B is corresponds to vertex E. Number 3 is C vertex is correspond to vertex D, right? That means all the vertex will be corresponds to one another, right? And not only that, all the angles are also correspond to one another. That is, angle A corresponds to angle F. Number 2 is angle B corresponds to angle E. And 3 is angle C corresponds to angle D. Right? That means all the vertex will be correspond to one another, all the angles will be correspond to one another. Not only that, all the sides are also correspond to one another. Sides. Now sides is side AB side AB side AB side AB side AB correspond to side AB correspond to side AP. right? Number 2 is AB correspond to FE. BC, BC, side BC correspond to side side BC correspond to side ED, correspond to side ED. Number 3 is AC, side AC, side AC is to side correspond to side FD, FD, right? That means under this, since ABC triangle is congruent to triangle APD, that means all the vertex will be correspond to one another. That is, vertex A correspond to F, vertex B correspond to E, vertex C correspond to D. Not only that, all the angles are corresponding to one another. That is, angle A correspond to angle F, angle B correspond to angle E, angle C correspond to angle D, and AB correspond to side FE, BC side correspond to side ED, and AC side correspond to side FD. Right? Dear friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share. Thank you everybody for watching this video.